Hey everyone. So like some of you or most of you, I found out today that well, actually a couple of minutes ago or a couple of hours ago, actually, that Kwam One and Comfort have been freed. In a nutshell, when I say freed, the ban uh, has been reduced from 6 months to 1 month. From 6 months to 1 month. So, federal government of Nigeria has announced a reduction of the 6 month flight ban placed on Fuji musician Wasiu Ayinde, popularly known as Kwam One, to 1 month, and also ordered the release of Comfort Emanson. So, Comfort Emanson is the lady from the 𝐬𝐲𝐫𝐞 incident who attacked a hailstairs, a couple of people. Uh, on Sunday, Kwamon's own was last week on the 6th of August. The federal government also ordered the release of Comfort Emanson from Kirikiri prison. So she went to prison. Uh, Kwamon was allowed to do a live, a recorded apology. Of course, we didn't see any apology, and we don't know if she was allowed. Possibly she wasn't allowed to make an apology. But the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Kayamo, SAN, disclosed this in a statement today. Like I said, the minister also stated that he personally appealed to the leadership of the airline operators of Nigeria, AON, to review the lifetime ban on Emerson over the Lagos airport incident involving Ibom Air. According to Tribune Online reports and other uh, newspapers and magazines, Kwam One was added initially to a no-fly list and a 6 month ban placed on him following an altercation with ValueJet staff over contents of his flask suspected to be alcohol. According to the minister, the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria will also work with Kwam One as an ambassador, guys, as an ambassador for proper airport security protocol. So let's break that. Why in Nigeria? Why? Why? I mean, I kind of like get where they're coming from, but it doesn't make sense. Number one, the optics. Number two, the timing. So let me break up the optics. The optics is not right. You stood in front of a plane in other communities and other countries that could be viewed as a terrorism attack. It could be viewed that way. You probably would have been arrested for trying to stop a plane from leaving. Those are huge safety issues. Reckless behavior. It's been barely a week, actually, a week today, and you've not only reduced the ban, so the investigation is quick. You finished the investigation in a week, you've concluded on investigation, you've reduced the ban from 6 months to first you said 6 months and you went to indefinite pending investigation. Now, presumably, the investigation is over, and now you've reduced it to 6 months. 6 months ban, of which you served almost a week, almost 2 weeks, going to 2 weeks rather. What lessons have we learned here as a nation? Are we moving forward as a nation? And now to put to make the matter to make the long story short and to make the matter crazier, they're also working with Kwam One as an ambassador for proper airport security protocols. Why not serve some kind of community sentencing or service, and then let's see people? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Kayama also confirmed the licenses of ValueJet's captain and the co-pilot who were sanctioned over the same incident will be restored after a 1 month suspension and the completion of mandatory professional reappraisal. So that seems consistent with the Kwam reduction from 6 months to 1 month. The pilots who were sanctioned, who were temporarily suspended, theirs have been lifted as well, which I think is actually good news. So the minister has announced that the government has also directed 𝐸𝐵𝐻 to withdraw his complaint against Ms. Comfort 𝐸𝐻𝐸manson, an unruly passenger arrested on the 10th of August, which is Sunday, paving the way for a release from 𝐾𝐶 prison this week. The AON has further agreed to lift her lifetime flying ban. So who spoke for her? Is Kwam 2, as people are calling her, is Kwam 2 responsible for Kwam 1's reduction in his lifetime ban? Is she the one that saved him? Or does she know somebody that begged for her? Or was it the uproar of Nigerians that said, no, we don't like the fact that her clothes were exposed. Nobody is even talking about why she was not wearing proper underwear. Let's not even go there. Yeah, I agree that that video shouldn't have been put on air because it's indecent exposure. I totally agree with that. To forestall future incidents, Keyamo has ordered aviation and other relevant agencies to hold a retreat next week to retrain security personnel on handling disruptive passengers and improving airlines' customer relations. He emphasized that the clemency granted in these cases was based on compassion and the remorse shown by those involved, meaning begging. That's the way it's going, begging. Warning that the government remain firm on enforcing aviation safety and security standards. The text fully reads, in the last 48 hours, I've been in consultation with critical stakeholders in the aviation sector and those involved in the unfortunate incidents regarding the unruly behaviors of certain individuals at our airports of recent. Though regrettable, we think valuable lessons have been learned by all sides to this incident, and airport security protocol, especially, have been well highlighted for the traveling public. If nothing at all, the episodes have undoubtedly helped to raise public awareness about appropriate conduct with the aviation space. As highlighted in my previous statement, now Festus Kayamo speaking, on the last two incidents, clear wrongs were committed by both the offending passengers and the staff of the airlines involved from all the evidence available to us and available to the public, hence 1 month. It is clear that all the actors involved cannot continue to highlight the injury or injustice done to them without acknowledging their own equal culpability. This is crazy. Therefore, after reviewing the entire incident, including appeals made by well-meaning individuals, begging again, but begging by very influential people, not just normal begging, and remorse shown by the actors, the following decisions have been reached. A, in the case of the unruly passenger Ms. Comfort 𝐸𝐻𝐸manson on the 𝐸𝐵𝐻 airline on Sunday, 10th of August, 2025, I've conferred with 𝐸𝐵𝐻 airline to withdraw the complaint against her today. When the police took her statement in presence of the lawyer, she exhibited great remorse for her conduct. So all the 𝐮𝐭 and the whwre left her body. She started to beg. And, it goes on and on. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's everywhere. But pretty much they've been, there's no criminal charge anymore. She's going to be released immediately. Wasiu is going to be an ambassador for security at the airport. The pilots are going to go back to their work, and life goes on in Nigeria. See you in the next one.